Students, today we'll discuss a very important part of the nutrition in human being, that is digestion in small intestine. The small intestine is the site of the complete digestion of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. It receives the secretion of the liver and pancreas for this purpose. The food coming from the stomach is acidic and has to be made alkaline for the pancreatic enzyme to act. So, for changing the food from acidic to alkaline, what happened? There is bile juice secreted from liver. Bile juice from the liver accomplishes this in addition to acting on fats. Fats are present in the intestine in the form of large globules, you can see in the figure, which makes it difficult for enzyme to act on them. And bile juice having the bile salts, which break them down into smaller globules, increasing the efficiency of enzyme action. This is just as similar to the emulsifying action of the soaps on dirt. So at your screen you can see that fat is break down by the bile salts in smaller globules. There is another gland, that is pancreas, which secrete pancreatic juice. This is a leaf-like gland you can see in the figure and present in the curve of the duodenum. The pancreas secretes pancreatic juice, which contain some enzyme like trypsin. Trypsin is protein digesting enzyme, and lipase. Lipase is fat digestive enzyme. So these trypsin and lipase help to break down protein and emulsification of fat into small intestine as well. So this is the function of pancreatic juice. Various enzymes secreted from pancreas you can see at your screen with their action. You know, pancreas produce alkaline pancreatic juice, which contain enzyme amylase, protease, and lipase. First of all, digestion of fat. Fat converted into fatty acid and glycerol with the help of lipase. Then digestion of starch. Starch converted into maltose with the help of amylase. And last one, digestion of protein. Protein converted into peptone and polypeptide with the help of trypsin. So trypsin, lipase, amylase converted the fat, starch and proteins. Now intestinal gland and intestinal juice. You know, the walls of the small intestine contain glands called intestinal gland, which secrete a juice, that is intestinal juice. The enzyme present in it finally convert the protein to amino acids, complex carbohydrates into glucose, and fats into fatty acid and glycerol. Because after the digestion, the absorption is to take place. And absorption can be done with the glucose, fatty acid, etc. So these complex molecule has to be broken here. You can see the catalyst breaking the big molecules. Now this is the summary of intestinal gland. Here, digestion of starch. How? Maltose converted into glucose, lactose converted into glucose plus galactose, sucrose converted into glucose and fructose. And Small protein molecule, that is peptone, converted into amino acid with the help of trypsin, erapsin, and the fat lastly converted into fatty acid and glycerol. So these are the final product which has to be absorbed. What is that? Glucose, amino acid, and fatty acid. These three can be absorbed finally with the help of villi. What is villi? Millions of tiny finger-like structures called villi project inward from the lining of the intestine. You can see the second figure downwardly. This is the actual figure of the villi like a foot mat. The large surface area they present allow the rapid absorption of digestion product. A number of villi are there. These are the finger-like projection and having blood vessels and lymph vessel inside them, and they help in to absorption of the digested food. From here, the blood vessel carries the digested food, absorbed food to the different organ where it is needed. So villi are of most important nature. Digested food is taken up by the walls of the intestine. The inner lining of the intestine has numerous finger-like projection is called, villi, which increase the surface area for absorption. As I told, the villi are richly supplied with blood vessels which take the absorbed food to each and every cell of the body, where it is utilized for obtaining energy, building up new tissues, and their repair. The repair of old tissues also taken place by the absorbed food. So without villi, the absorption cannot be happen. Absorption of food can't be happen. Now the last part, that is large intestine. So what happened now? Egestion, that is exit of undigested food. The unabsorbed food is sent to the large intestine. Student, do you know still now water is not absorbed? So where its wall, the wall of large intestine, absorb more and more and water from this material, so that the stool, that is fecal matter, gets concentrated and water is reabsorbed for the well-being of the body. The rest of the material is removed from the body via the anus. The exit of this waste material is also regulated by the anal sphincter. It is a particular type of muscle. Now you have come to know the third one, the sphincter. That is, first one is, yes, cardiac sphincter, pyloric sphincter. Okay, now the last topic of the nutrition is dental caries or tooth decay. Dental caries or tooth decay causes gradual softening of enamel and dentine. It begins when bacteria acting on sugars produce acid that soften or demineralize the enamel. Okay, masses of bacteria cells together with food particle stick to the teeth to form dental plaque. Saliva cannot reach the tooth surface to neutralize the acid plaque that is cover the teeth, and dental caries occur. So what to do to prevent, what precautions we can have to prevent the dental caries? So dental care is must there. Actually, plaque covers the teeth. So brushing the teeth after eating removes the plaque before the bacteria produce acid. Acid should not be there. So before production of the acid, we have to brush our teeth. If untreated, microorganisms may invade the pulp that is present inside the teeth and causing inflammation and infection. So student, be careful. This is all about the digestive system of human being. Keep watching the videos, making the notes, and you can write in the comment box whatever your queries are. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.